Let me just say, this is my favorite video I've ever created. This was so much fun to create because we kind of get to dive into discs. We're not taking things too seriously, and yes, I have collected many a cotton candy disc, including probably my all-time favorite disc and most expensive disc I've ever purchased, this amazing cotton candy 4-claw Buzz. You can find these natural beauties, all right? Now, originally, that's what I thought was cool until I started dyeing discs. I obviously seen a lot of people dye discs. These are all discs that I've dyed. I kind of got into it, but this one actually was not one that I dyed. Somebody else reached out and said, hey, I've got a cotton candy disc I think you'd like. So massive shout out to Drip Disc Dyes. I'm definitely linking his store because he reached out and said, hey, I got a cool disc for you, and I'm excited to go throw it today. And besides the discs, you know, you got your bags. You guys have probably seen my pound bag. Well, I just picked up a new Carlton. This is a super unique bag, and as you can see, my 4-year-old daughter has helped me decorate it. If you know how to make this a little bit more cotton candy theme, let me know. But let's get into what we're gonna throw today. So this is a base plastic, something Discmania, we'll talk about it. Thought Space Praxis, got a Hooligan Cash, one of the best throwing putters. All right, my favorite die, my favorite cell die I've ever done, and one of my favorite discs of all time. No. All right, Daniel. Hey, what does this sound like when I throw it?
Why are you throwing me? Ow! Yeah, you hit me in the head. And why am I flying for the air?
So that'll come into play later. But my wife actually ordered me for Christmas a couple years ago off Dynamic Discs website. That's a harp. So we got the Mako 3, we got this cool Gator, and one of my favorite dies on this Evader. I really haven't thrown it much. And then I've got this fresh Infinite Dynasty. I got a Star Firebird, which, man, I don't really throw much like Star Firebirds. So I was really excited to go take this one out. One of my favorite discs, this Thought Space Athletics Omen with like a metal stamp, this Star T-Rex, pre-flight number, really cool glue bed I put on that one. And lastly, another glue bed to finish this out is a Star Destroyer. So now that we've built a bag, and we talked about some of the coolest parts of disc golf, it's time to go to the woods of Trinity, and I'm gonna play a combination of layout that I've never played before. I'm not gonna do the whole long layout. They got 2 tee pads, 2 pin locations, and it's a fun round. So I just went to Replay to go find like a DX plastic die that somebody did, and we can't even figure out what Discmania disc this is. We think it's either a Sensei. It's gotta be a Sensei. It's got a nice like beveled edge, but die discs don't look that great whenever it's DX. It just doesn't hold the die well. So whatever pattern you put on there, it just doesn't seem to work. But this thing looks incredible out here in the sun. Really, really good job by Drip Disc Dyes. The next disc we're gonna be throwing here is this dyed, it's like a swirly dyed one. See, when you spin it like this, it looks pretty cool. This is an Infinite Discs Dynasty. This is one of the old Discmania molds, and I'm throwing 400 feet to the yellow pin. I've never thrown this before. It's gonna flip up, I think, and drift right. This would be such a crazy birdie to get. Keep flipping. Oh, I thought it was gonna be way in the woods. This would be a big circle 2 putt to start the day. Also have no idea how stable that is. Okay, it's pretty stable. As bad as that die is, that disc still kind of feels good to putt with. I think we're gonna use Daniel's face. That is my 7-year-old son's face to forehand putt today.
Why are you throwing me?
I don't know if people like that, but I think it's hilarious. It's kind of fun to play since they have 2 tee pads and 2 pins on every hole. 302. We're gonna try some different types of shots today. Ah, yes. Swirled, Floetrol, kind of like the other one, but look at the colors on that. It came out so well. Let's see if I can forehand this Firebird 300 feet and not go in the water. Don't know if that's gonna be long enough. All right, how about if I miss a putt, I have to forehand putt with my son's face dyed on that harp. There we go. This die is pretty good. This is a Firebird I've had and no one's bought it. And I was like, you know what? I'll buy it for myself. Maybe we can flex, honestly, one of the coolest dyed Toros. It's one of my favorite dies of all time. I need something to flex and then finish out. This is almost just like an approach shot. That might be in the creek. Uh-oh. How did that stay in? It's full of paintable line back here and we're gonna play that. Ooh, what if I had to putt through here? No, that's silly. We'll take it. I have this pretty cool gator I dyed. I haven't really been using this all that much, but I really like this kind of swirly pink and blue cotton candy, I don't know, seed that's merging together. This would be a tricky one to get. Normally I'm playing from back here when you guys watch this hole. Get lucky. Nope. Didn't get lucky.
And why am I fighting for the air?
I think we gotta go with the Omen on this one. One of my favorite discs. I love metalcore music, that is, and this thing is a pretty sweet die. I've actually dyed this one multiple times. It's seen some trees. I have to flex this in there. Is it far enough? No. The Omen, by the way, and the Phoenix from Mint are basically the same mold, if you're ever wondering. Nope. Oh. Good try.
Nice.
Man, there's just so many times when I come out here, I practice, and there's just, practicing for a tournament, I'm playing these massively long layouts. It is a nice little refreshing taste just to have some fun. Like, I got into disc golf just to have fun. And the die discs kind of make it just a little bit funner. So this one, shorter tee pad. Gonna try to get this thing to move to the right a little bit in the air. Somehow get through all the trees. There's a lot of them here. That Mako 3 is fresh. I don't know if there's a straighter flying disc than that, brand new. Hello, snakes. I am friendly. Oh, there was literally a snake right next to my disc. A little grass snake. I'm trying to forehand this one in.
And why am I fighting for the air?
Welcome to the shortest hole in disc golf. I'm gonna see if I can ace. This is literally a jump putt. My gosh, this would be so funny. All right, jump putting this with my praxis. Swing in. Jump putt Mako 3. Do it. Oh. There it is. Mission accomplished. So I'm gonna throw one of my all-time favorite discs. This is one of the very first dies I ever did in this swirly cotton candy pattern. I'd never seen anyone do it before. And this is with the very first, I would say putter I really enjoy throwing. It's a Praxis from Dot Space. It's like the first run, Nautilus stamp. It just stands up so perfectly. Nice flippy disc. See if I can execute it though. Oh, it was a lot of hyzer. I would have skipped up around there. I'm definitely gonna forehand putt this one too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you hit me in the head.
Let's play the par 5, but from the short pin. Never tried that before. This is a disc a lot of you guys have actually asked about buying, but Isaiah, you still have first dibs if I ever sell this. The 2-year anniversary cash. Nice little split die, pink on the outside, blue on the inside. This cash is the best cash ever made. So straight. What the heck am I gonna do here? Mako? Something slower. Oh my gosh, that worked out so well. Maybe that die just makes it fly forever. So straight. That could not have been better. Let's try this little weirdly dyed disc. We still don't even know what it is. Literally no clue. You know what's also kind of interesting? The more you play disc golf, the less you care about flight numbers. I don't even know what this disc is. Don't know the flight numbers. I don't really care because it really comes down to just how it flies.
Why are you throwing me?
And if you want to be a forehand putter, be a forehand putter. This is gonna go very poorly. Where's my little T-Rex? Check it out, Star T-Rex, pre-flight numbers, found us in the used bins. Put a super cool die on it. I'm going to try to forehand roll this. There's a pin way that way. Oh yeah, this is a bad idea. Oh my gosh. How is it still rolling? You know, make sure you're having fun when you're out there playing disc golf. Try new things. It's the only way to get better. New rule, if the majority of your discs make it in the basket, it counts. Oh my gosh, wait, this could be a pretty cool thumbnail. How in the world are you supposed to get out of this? This is such a weird angle. Oh, what if I went way up high? Oh, this is gonna be a dumb idea. There's no way this works. There goes nothing with one of my favorite die discs I've ever done.
Epic fail.
Oh, so anticlimactic. Save me, Firebird. Oh, this is way tighter than it's gonna look. Think skinny thoughts. Big skip. You know how I usually have the little whack sound when I hit a tree? That was as loud as I usually put in the videos. I'm totally throwing this in. You guys ready for this? Gotcha. Short. Boo. Oh my gosh. If I'm ever nervous, I'm just gonna forehand discs in. Gotta film this way for a second because the sun is straight in my eyes. I don't think I've really played this layout in a while. 390 across the water. Look how crazy this evader is. There's like a $5 disc, and it turned out to be one of my favorite dies ever, which is kind of unfortunate because I never throw it. I also may never throw this again because I might lose it here. Don't be flippy. Oh my gosh, just go in. That's a good chance. Oh, how did that go so far? That was 390 to the pin. Okay, don't fail me now. I'm not even using the other putter anymore.
And why am I fighting for the air?
This is a joke. Is this like for real? Just casually forehanding in 40 footers with my son's face on it. If I did that in a tournament, what if I just forehand putted the entire round? I think we gotta go cash here. This thing going up high. I'm telling you guys, this is a great disc. I didn't really get a great flight of it. Go in. Oh, short. So cool. The cash is definitely one I recommend. What are we gonna do? The world's second shortest ace right here? Oh my gosh. That would have been so funny. Good job, Daniel. I mean, this has been really fun to throw. Maybe we just keep throwing this. Maybe we just throw it in the bag. Because again, if you're not having fun, don't play disc golf. I'm gonna throw the normal layout here that I play, because I really haven't seen how this T-Rex flies yet. So let's give it a shot. I think it's gonna maybe flip up a little bit. Well, I called it. I mean, are all discs just good? If you watched my Q-Line DD3 video, I take it back. Just needed a T-Rex. Okay, we're gonna play the short pin. You can actually see this pin. Try to skip in with a Firebird maybe. Maybe we'll ace it in the air. Now let's go big skip with this sick looking Firebird. Like whoever died that must be so cool. Oh, we flashed the chains. No way. Oh no!
Yeah, you hit me in the head.
I hit my own bag. That's definitely a 20 stroke penalty. I don't think I've ever thrown for this tee pad before. Wow, that went a long way. No, I missed. There's another 20 strokes on my scorecard. This is definitely one of the funnest rounds I've played in a long time. All right, to end it, I feel like we have to throw Daniel's face. Don't go in the water. I'll never hear the end of it.
Why are you throwing me? And why am I flying through the air?
Why does it just go left so fast? Oh, that was actually pretty good. So fitting to end this round with a little forehand putt.
Ah!
Got it to end the round. That was so fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, learned more about me as a disc golfer, because I just like to have fun. I'll catch you guys in the next one.